very, very impressed. I couldn't tell you how excited I was watching the bowl game and seeing how they competed on the field, and knowing that I'm taking over a program that's in good shape. And we're excited about taking it to new heights. Go through the Hall of Fame, and you see the Heisman Trophy, Tony Dorsett, Dan Marino, Mike Ditka, Mark May, all the great players, the great tradition of college football, the great tradition of Pitt football. And I want to give honor and respect to Coach Wanstead, Coach Bennett, the 2010 senior class and the 2010 football team, and all the past players that have come through these doors. It is my honor and privilege to be your coach, and that is something that I will work very, very hard to earn your trust and to put a product on the field, in the classroom, and out on the streets that you can be proud of. Think of Pittsburgh, and I think of Pitt football program. You think of blue collar, hard edge, tough brand of football. Coming back to the Big East, I've had an opportunity to be in this league before. That's how you win football here. And we're excited to bring a high energy, innovative, high octane approach to this university. Tell you a little bit about what to expect. We are going to be, we're a no-huddle football team. We're not a no-huddle offense, we're a no-huddle football team. We're going to operate extremely fast tempo, high octane, explosive. We'll be the most explosive team in the country. That's our goal, but we'll be extremely efficient. You do that with young men that have great character and discipline. Our number one goal for our program is to produce men of character and of integrity, and men that have giving hearts. And we talked about that as a team today, and I'm so impressed that every one of those young men came up and shook my hand, and it really touched them that was going to be our focus. And that's the number one goal. And naturally, we have number 2, 3, 4, and 5. But you can't get to 2, 3, 4, and 5 unless you do number 1. First and foremost, we'll have men of character that put that gold helmet on. I told you we're going to be a physical football team. I don't know how you can be a physical football team without having fullbacks and tight ends. So I can assure you, and I've been talking to the kids today, the tight ends are all excited they're going to get to catch the ball. So, we're going to use fullbacks, we're going to use tight ends in our system. We're a team that we are a run, play action, pass football team, and it's a very unique approach. But we will adapt our scheme to the skills and talents of the players that we have. To be a physical football team, blue collar mentality. I believe the team that's the most physical is going to win, and I don't think you can do that with 4 wide receivers on the field all the time. We're going to play with tight ends, and again, we're mostly 70% of the time we're at least 2 backs and back. My background is a teacher. These coaches that I introduced to you, their greatest asset is their teachers. And part of being a high school coach and a teacher, you learn to adapt to your players. So we'll be very adaptive to where we're at. Our number one thing in our system is speed and explosive power. And I would list speed 3 times, and then explosive power. We want to be fast, we want to be efficient, and we're going to be explosive. I want people that are out at Heinz Field to not sit down in their seat. And that's what the type of brand of football that we're going to play. Talking real briefly about the recruits and the recruiting class. I know there's a lot of questions about that. We'll put together one of the finest recruiting classes ever, I believe, because as I walk through this campus and I walk down these halls, the opportunity to do that is just phenomenal. You take the great academics that's offered here, and the great tradition, and the staff and the people. It makes a place for the people. And that's the thing that I'm most impressed with as I walk down these halls. And naturally, this is an exciting brand of football that we're bringing in here, and meshing that with the great tradition of Pitt and the academic excellence. I can't wait to get in the living room, get on the edge of my seat, and start selling this program. So we're going to put together a great class, not worried about that one bit. We walk into a living room, and we can talk to parents and to young people that we have a great thing to offer here, and I think we have a unique program here to offer them with great education, with a very, very exciting brand of football. I will tell you, kids sign with coaches. I really believe that, and it's all about relationships. So we'll draw on the areas naturally we have great relationships, but I believe you can recruit nationwide at Pitt. I'm excited to look to the future. I want to tell those recruits out there we will be there shortly and in a hurry, and we're very, very excited about the opportunity that we have here. I would love to have those guys naturally watching their prowess offensively and the talents that they have. Boy, I would love to have an opportunity to sell them on this offense. Naturally, I believe that this offense will do nothing but enhance their status in the future. So I'm hoping to get an opportunity to talk to those guys. If they're listening, hey, Coach Graham would love to visit with you and at least give you an opportunity to tell you what we're all about and what we're going to do. These facilities are great, the stadiums are great, but what makes an organization is the people. So at the end of the day, I chose to come here, first and foremost because of the people that I met and what they stood for and what their value system is and what I believe that I bring to the table, what kind of fit I think I am, because I don't think you're a fit everywhere. And I can tell you that it was not easy, but there was no doubt after I met the people and we sat down and we talked about it, wrote it down and looked at the opportunity for not only myself, but for my staff and for the guys that are here today to put together. This is going to be the best coaching staff that I've ever worked on, hands down. This is a dream come true for me and for my family and for my staff. Guys that I've been with a long time in this business, to get an opportunity to head up a BCS program, one of, I think, the finest programs in the country. Coming into a situation, I'm one of those guys I'm looking forward. And, always through change, you have conflict, you have adversity, everybody, emotions can run rampant and all that. The bottom line is that, we got to move past that. I'm asking them to come together to support this team, to support our players. I will work hard to earn their trust and work hard to honor them with how the product that we put on the field. But I know, that to me, anytime you've gone through a little bit of adversity, it's just so important that we all regroup and come together. And I just want to ask them to come together to give us an opportunity to earn your trust. And we're going to do that. And I know that the Pitt family will support these players, this team, this coaching staff, this university, and our entire program.